much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful Warriors.
All right, good morning, everybody. I'm Scott Roberts, and today is Friday the 12th of February. We only have 2 days before Valentine's Day. Some of you may be wondering what to do and what you can get for her that will be different this year than what you've gotten in previous years. Remember, the gift of massage is one of those things that they will love and appreciate, and it's a lot more unique than giving just the typical flowers and chocolates. Nothing wrong with those. But obviously, a massage, in my opinion, is a much better gift. So, something to consider. We do have a special going on right now: buy one get one half off. So it is a great way for either both of you to come in and get some body work done, or to give her two instead of just one session. So great idea there. So we own Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center here in downtown St. Petersburg, where we help people feel better, move better, and be better. Thus the name of the session, the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better movement session. If you have a rope or strap or belt, please go ahead and grab that and join us. We're going to do a 30-minute routine with some stretching and maybe some corrective exercise at the end to help with common problems that people tend to have, whether it be lower back pain, shoulder and neck pain, and dysfunction are the two most common. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to reach up overhead, actively reaching to try to touch the ceiling or sky above you, depending on whether you're inside or outside. Come up onto your toes, actively reach, stretch out that spine. Good. Lower your heels back down to the floor, slightly more than shoulder width apart. Let's do a left hand side bend. Remember to breathe. The breathing is very important when you're stretching or exercising. Right hand side bend. And one more. Good. Bring your arms down to shoulder height, trunk rotation. Turn your body all the way to the left as far as you can. Hold it for a couple seconds. Rotate all the way back around. Good. Grab a hold of one end of the strap in your right hand. Let that dangle back behind you between your shoulder blades. With your right hand, reach down between your shoulder blades and try to scratch that one spot that you can't reach when it itches and you wish you could. You want to do the reach, in this case with the right arm, and then use the left to assist. We're going to reverse it. So right arm, right hand to the belt line, strap over your left shoulder, reach up between your shoulder blades, assist with the left hand. Good. Bring your right arm up to shoulder height, bend your elbow at 90 degrees. We're going to do shoulder rotation. Most people are already rotated forward, so we really don't need to focus on stretching that direction. We do want to stretch to the back with that shoulder rotation, so your elbow stays in the same spot, but your hand and forearm will move. Use your left hand to assist. Good job. Left hand up. Reach down between your shoulder blades. Left hand down to the belt line, strap over the right shoulder, reach up. The key to this, as with all exercise and movement, is consistency, doing it regularly throughout your week. Elbow up at shoulder height, 90-degree bend, reach back behind you. You're just rotating the shoulder. Consistency, week in and week out, is what will improve your range of motion, reduce the amount of pressure being put on the nerves, reducing your pain, increasing your range of motion, improving your quality of life. That's the name of the game. Okay? Find yourself a spot on the wall, a tree, something that you can put your hand on. Put your palm flat with your fingers pointing behind you. Step forward with your left foot and gently rotate your chest away from the wall. You want to feel the stretch across the front of your chest and shoulder on that right side. You're easing into the stretch. Hold it for a couple seconds and ease back out. Okay? All these movements are nice and smooth and even, no jerking. Rotate that body to the right, away from the wall. All right, head and neck rotation. We're going to turn our head to the left, using your hands on either side of your head to put a little bit of pressure and assist. Left and then right. Now we're going to do a left hand side bend with the head and neck. So you're pulling your left ear towards your left shoulder, and just the weight of your hand on the side of your head will be plenty. To the right. Now, as you're going through this routine, if there's any stretches that you are feeling that feel really good or that you need to do more of, please do more than the 3 reps that we're doing here. Okay? Do sets of 10 reps and do a couple of them throughout the day. All right? Those are the areas that you need the help in. This is more instructive than it is a practical application. So you really need to focus on which stretches are most needed for you. This is a great routine to go through all of them, and by doing them several times a week and not missing any, even the areas that don't need improvement right now will be maintained, and that's always a good thing too. So, all right, take the strap and drape it around the ball of your right foot. If you don't have one of these OPTP stretch out straps with the sewn in loops, you can just take it and go around the ball of your foot and then just hold on to the 2 ends. Okay? So I recommend this stretch out strap. If you live here locally, we do sell them here in the office. If you don't, you can order them off of their website at optp.com, and they will ship it to you. All right, straighten out that right leg. Hamstring stretches. You actually have 3 hamstrings on the back of each leg. So we're going to do 3 different angles of movement here to stretch each of them. First, you're going to take that right leg, lifting it, keeping it straight towards the right shoulder. Try to push your heel towards the ceiling as you lift. Trying to keep it straight. Now we're going to take the strap around the inside of the ankle and under the calf. That's going to turn your toes inwards. And now we're going to move that leg towards the nose instead of the shoulder. Again, try to push your heel up towards the sky. Now we're going to take the strap out from underneath the calf, around the outside of the ankle and under again, so one full rotation around the leg. Now your toes should be pointing out. The leg is going to come towards the left shoulder. Remember to breathe. Straighten out both legs, keeping the strap exactly where it's at. We're going to lift the right leg and we're going to scissor across the top of the left leg with the right. Keep those hips flat on the floor. This is a good stretch for the outside of the hip. Now we're going to lift that leg up to 45 degrees and scissor across. Now we're going to lift the leg to 90 degrees, or as close to 90 as you're able to get your leg. Please take the strap out from underneath your calf, go around the inside of the ankle and under the calf again. Keeping your legs straight and your arms straight, we want to move both of them out to the right as far as we can. The strap will help keep your toes pointed up towards the ceiling or sky. Good. Bend your knees. Take your right ankle onto your left knee. We're going to undo the strap for now and set that to the side so we can do the left leg. Pulling your right knee as close to the chest as you can with your left hand on your right shin. Pull that right foot closer to your shoulder. A little bit of gentle pressure on the inside of the knee and you'll feel that stretch deep in your right glute. Remember, ease into the stretch and out. 2-second hold. All right, left side, same as the right. Strap around the ball of the foot. Straighten that leg. Left leg towards the left shoulder. Push your heel towards the ceiling. Strap around the inside of the ankle towards the nose. Around the outside of the ankle towards the right shoulder. Straighten out both legs. Now we're going to scissor across, left leg over the right. .45 degrees and scissor again. and up to 90 degrees, or as close to 90 as you're able to get your leg, depending on how well you stretched your hamstrings earlier, and what your range of motion currently allows. Remember to keep those hips flat on the floor. Don't let them roll. Good. Take the strap out from underneath your calf and around the inside of the ankle. Left leg all the way out to the left as far as you can, keeping your arm and leg straight. The strap will help keep your toes pointed up. That way we're getting a true groin stretch instead of more of a hamstring stretch. Good. Bend your knees. Take your left ankle over your right knee. You can set the strap aside. We're done with that for now. Take that right hand onto the left shin and pull that left foot closer to your shoulder with a little bit of gentle pressure on the inside of the knee. All right, let's go ahead and roll over onto our hands and knees. Come on up to your knees. Step forward with your right foot. Make sure that's out in front of your knee a ways. And then you're going to push forward with your hips. You want to keep your chest upright and facing forward.
Yeah, I've got some.
Good morning, Jordan. All right, let's go switch sides. Right knee down, left foot forward. All right. That'll help keep your hip flexors open, which is really important for people to spend a lot of time seated, okay? All right, let's go ahead and come on down to your hands and knees and then all the way down to your belly. First exercise that we're going to do this morning is the belly angel. The belly angels are going to help strengthen your upper back and neck and allow and shoulder rotation so that you can reduce the amount of pressure being put on your upper back and neck. All right, lay flat on the floor, elbows are out, palms and forearms are flat on the floor. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, lift the entire upper body up off the floor. Hold for a couple seconds and release, inhaling, exhaling, lift. Head, chest, and arms all come up off the floor. Good. Bring your elbows in underneath your shoulders. Your palms and forearms are flat on the floor, and we're going to plank. So you can stay on your knees if you would like. If that's better for you, then that's okay. Or you can come up on your toes. So it's going to look like this on your knees. You're going to lift your hips up off the floor just enough so you have a straight line from the back of your knees to the back of your head. You're on your toes, it's going to look like this. And you want to make sure you're not lifting your butt in the air and you're not letting it sag. So tighten everything up and hold it as long as you can. Regardless, whenever you need to, put your knees back down, take a second and then come right back into that plank again, okay? The longer and more often that you plank, the more stable your core will be, the less likely you are to have back pain. Good job. All right. So again, with the stretching and the exercises, make sure you're doing them consistently and regularly, and you will improve. Do not do things to a point where it causes pain. Pain is bad. A little bit of discomfort means things can change, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and roll over onto the back. The next exercise that we're going to do is a bridge, okay? Much like a plank, it's a stationary exercise. You're going to squeeze your glutes and lift your hips up off the floor, creating a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your buttocks and hold it. A lot of people have weakened gluteal muscles, and that leads to a lot of dysfunction in the hips, which directly affects the lower back. That's why it's so important to make sure that we strengthen those glutes. Another great thing you can do is walk stairs or walk uphill on an incline. That'll also help strengthen your glutes, quads and glutes, okay? And again, at any point in time, you can always set your hips down, rest for a second, and then lift them back up and squeeze. All right. So again, remember that today's the 12th. You only have one more day today, well, two more days, today and tomorrow, to prepare yourself for Valentine's Day. Hopefully you've gotten something very special for her. Or him, depending on what that situation looks like for you. But hopefully you have a great weekend. We'll look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Have a great weekend.